Hi there, it's Sam from pootles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today's project is this one. How cute are those? These are the friendly gnomes. Now, we had the kindest gnomes in the last mini catalogue. The dies have carried over, and actually, do you know what? I half think that the stamps have carried over as well. But we've got new stamps. We've got friendly gnomes now, and they've got floral sort of bits to them. Anyway, I thought they were really sweet. I don't really understand the gnome thing at Christmas, but I do understand the gnome thing in the garden. My nana had gnomes in her garden. Anyway, so this is actually a really old Christmas project, and I'm remaking it for you spring-like, because fingers crossed, spring is on its way. I can't handle the cold. Okay, so you need a piece of cardstock. I've gone for balmy blue for this one, 8 by 11 inches, and toning paper 6 by 6. Now, I've forgotten the name of the paper pack. I want to say Regency something. So I went with the one with the blue, the yellow and the green in it, but this one I just wanted the blue for you. So 8 by 11, 6 by 6 in metric, 20 by 28, 15 by 15. Right, where's my scoring tool? Here it is. So, with the cardstock for the body of the box, you're going to score it at 2 5/8, 5 1/4, 7 7/8 of an inch, and 10 1/2. So that's all in inches. In metric, 6 1/2, 13, 19 1/2, and 26. Then, whoops, on the short side, score it at 2 inches, 5 centimetres. The lid, so 6 by 6 inches. Sorry, if you're working in metric, yours is 14 1/2 by 14 1/2. It's going to finish up slightly differently. And you're just going to score on all sides at 1 5/8 of an inch or 4 centimetres if you work in metric. Okay. Did I do all 4? Yes, I did. So when you make the imperial version of this box, the lid is a tiny bit too big, but there is good reason for that. So the box itself, the finished size of it, it's 2 5/8 of an inch by 2 5/8 of an inch by 6 inches tall. So 2 5/8 by 2 5/8. In metric, it's 6 1/2 by 6 1/2 and so on by 15 centimetres tall. Now that's a very easy measurement to work with to get a flush fitting lid. Metric is. It's, you know, it's just very easy. Imperial is fractions. And because I set my box size at 2 5/8, that made it a very complicated measurement to have a flush fitting lid. So your lid, if you're working in imperial, is going to be a little bit gappy, but that's okay, we're putting ribbon on it. Nobody's going to mind. Like I say, imperial is fractions. That's hard enough for me at the best of times. It's fractions, so it just makes life very complicated to knock that measurement right down. Is there somebody coming to my door? No, that's a child sending a text message. I have my phone on silent. Well, not silent, I have it on vibrate mode so that I still can be contacted, and every motion outside my front door sets off my phone. If anybody else has got a Ring doorbell, you know what I mean. Right, I was looking for the back there. So that's where my seam is. So I'm going to bring in the back and the front. Just pop my hand inside. So that's the box base done. And the lid. Just burnish everything. That spotty paper is really nice. I kind of like it because it's tone on tone. It's not white spots. It's just a paler version of, I'm going to say that's Mango Melody. So, cut straight on the rectangle and wedge the square. And just repeat all the way around. sweep that lot onto the floor. Okay, so for speed purposes I'm using Seal. Probably ought to be using Seal Plus, but I was committed before I realised I was using the wrong adhesive. So just bring it round. Whoopsie. Oh, I'll just put that in the wrong place. Okay, and so when you put it over, it's very slightly looser, so that lid would fall off, so it's not like one of my usual flush fitting lids. But seriously, you did not want me to give you like 11/16 of an inch as measurements to work with, so this was simpler. I think you'll agree. Okay, so that lid is on, so let's get a gorgeous bow. And I love this. This is Balmy Blue and White. And what is it being called? Variegated ribbon. That's a fancy word. But I like it because it's the whole two-tone thing. And I want to have a crisscross bow. I don't know if that's an actual terminology, but I want it to go up and over all four sides. Oh, I can't get hold of that. I appear to have glue on my nail, and that is sticking to everything now. It's a very soft ribbon. I don't really know how to describe it. It's very, very soft, much softer than others we have. But I mean that as in it's not a thick ribbon. It's a thin, soft ribbon. So it's not soft like our velvety ones. It's just, yeah, very, very light. Very nice. Right, here are my panels that I stamped to get my little gnome on. I probably should have stamped the gnome first and let it dry, but I didn't remember. So I used the little boy before, so I'm going to use the little girl this time. There we go, she's going to fit on there. Oh, am I going to get a sentiment above though? I could maybe fit Love You on there. I can maybe do Love You at a jaunty angle. We'll play it by ear as we come to it. So, oh, that's, oh, did I just deafen everybody? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to drop that. I put her close to the bottom. I should be able to get that Love You on the top, and I'm going to go off to one side. That works. And do you know how much time I've left to allow this to dry? No time whatsoever, so I'm just going to do that and hope it takes off some of the ink. Hopefully that's going to be enough. Right, let's do a little colouring. So we have Balmy Blue going on in the flowers, but I've got any colours I could use, and I don't know what colour plait should I give her. I'm going to give her, what colour's that? Cajun Craze Plaits. That's probably quite dark. We'll have little pink cheeks. What colour flowers? What colour shoes? What colour dress? Shall I use the catalogue for inspiration? I don't know. Blue hat for starters. I'll do that bit first. I like blends because it's quite a calming thing to work with. You know, there's no right or wrong way. And yeah, they're just quite fun. Right, let's get this girl some Cajun Craze plaits. Do we think that bit on the end is her hair, or do we think that's her tie? We'll just pretend it's her hair. And little pink freckles. And oh, I think I need to buy new petal pink blends. Right, what colour dress? I don't know. There's a Peter Pan collar in there. Should we have a pale yellow? And maybe on the ruffles of her outfit. She needs hot pink shoes for no other reason other than I'd want her to have hot pink shoes. Okay, we'll do pale hot pink. What colour should I do her dress? Light Highland Heather, I think. You could absolutely choose colours to suit other papers that you've got in the background, to suit the person receiving it, whatever. And I think that's why I like characters like the gnomes, like the cartoon animals. I've mentioned those a few times in recent weeks. The cartoon animals allow you to have a little artistic license. And put on what you fancy. So, there's my little gnome. Isn't she cute? She is. Right, let me just move that all the way back. And then I'm going to put dimensionals to the left and right because there is a ribbon. And we want to dodge the ribbon. Oh. Apparently I'm putting it in the corners left and right. Oh, none at all. I left one behind. And although there is no right or wrong way round particularly, there is a seam at the back. So you've got two fronts that you could choose, and it's kind of, I'm choosing where the ribbon's falling. And putting that on there because it fits between the ribbon falling. And those are two cute little projects. I like them very much. I hope you do too. Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me. Hope to speak to you very soon. Bye.